Very, very proud of the group. I thought it was a hard-fought win. I thought we played a very good basketball team, an experienced team. I thought a very, very good offensive team. I think it's a credit to our players staying dialed into scouting report. We've been talking about Vermont now for about 8 weeks, being that as our first game. Really happy about our leadership we had from Emmitt, from Kyron, and from Rodney and Jalen. I thought it was a great team win. I was surprised at a couple of things. I thought we were efficient offensively, especially in the second half. I thought we got the ball where we wanted to get to. I thought we had some timely stops. I thought a good team win, and excited to get this first game underneath our belt. Appreciate the crowd for coming out today, especially our students. I thought our students were great. Gave us some energy, but I thought we came up with a purpose. I thought we had great poise, and hopefully we can build from here.
And attention to detail on defense, especially the three-point line, I would imagine that was a high priority.
It was a high priority. When you scout their team, half their shots are from three. They got some newcomers that I think are very good. They're going to help them. The 5 threes they made, they had one bank shot, one came off an offensive rebound, and one came with 8 seconds left to play in the game. So it really is a credit to our players staying dialed in and locked into a scouting report.
Was that what surprised you the most, just the defensive consistency?
Well, I think we've been seeing it in practice. I was more surprised by our offensive efficiency the first game of the season, especially with some guys that, it's basically their first time out. So I thought that offensive rhythm was decent. Hopefully get better with it.
Can you talk about the ball movement? Kyron had 12 assists.
Sure.
It's unbelievable.
Kyron and I had a great conversation before the game, and we challenged him to be that leader. He has to come out of his shell a little bit more, but he's got great vision, and he wants to prove that he's one of the best in our league, and that's going to have to be on a daily basis. Tom, I'll call him back. I don't know whose phone that is.
Kyron, how about that? The assists.
I think my teammates did a great job of getting each other open, setting good screens for each other. Once they're open, I'm just getting them the ball. I think they led me to get 12 assists. It's not so much me getting the 12 assists. I think the way they played together and just like our chemistry came out today, it's really easy for me to do that when they're setting those hard screens and getting each other open.
And can you talk about Ryan, especially getting going in the second half?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Ryan,
you asked me?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was reading a stat on that. Yeah, well, the thing is, he's a shot maker, shot taker, and we need him to do that for us. He's on the floor, to spread the defense, to create a little bit more room in the post for all of our post players, especially the second half, opening it up. It was good to see the ball on the basket for him because he had a rough freshman year last year with all his injuries and sickness. So I'm happy for Ryan that he was able to come out and have a good outing.
And that's why you brought Emmitt here, to be a spark for you?
We brought Emmitt here to be a stud. Mm-hmm. That's his job. We brought Emmitt here to be a focal point, to score in a variety of ways. But Emmitt has been one of our more consistent players this preseason, and his carryover, he definitely showed. Missed 2 or 3 shots that he normally makes. Hopefully, in our next game, he's a lot more efficient than he was today. I think. What were you from the floor?
8 for 12.
8 for 12. You should have been 12 for 12. That's not good.
And then can you talk about your game today? PC debut, 22 points.
Well, I think my teammates did a good job getting me the ball when I was open. I was able to finish the plays, but I got to give the credit to my teammates. Just running the offensive correctly, then especially that man down there, Kyron, dishing the ball like he did tonight, and it really just showed.
How do you think you fit in so far?
I think we're pretty good. We got great chemistry. We really get after it in practice. We challenge each other, and Coach really talks about carryover, and I think that's a big reason why we play so well.
Coach, can you talk about Alpha a little bit? He seemed to be an extra ball handler for you when you needed it sometimes.
Sure. I thought we went in on a lull, and especially in the first half when we had all 3 freshmen in the game at once. We wanted to see what that looked like from a coaching staff, just to get their feet wet. I thought his first time out, he struggled a little bit I thought he looked nervous. but I thought in the second half, I wanted him out there more with Kyron, who was a little bit more of a settle me down. And then we put him out there with Malik as well. So I think having multiple ball handlers make us dangerous. We just got to practice a little bit more. It's really hard to play with Kyron, Malik, and Alpha on the same team in practice based on the balance of the group.
At 9 threes, obviously you've struggled shooting a three for a couple of years. Can you be better this year?
I hope so, you know, I do, because I thought Rodney had 3 wide open shots that he normally makes. I thought Emmitt had one head on that he's been making in practice. The one more to Ryan, who was open in the corner. The thing is, our threes, I think, this year coming where they're uncontested. Where in the past, I thought we were taking a lot of contested shots. It was a credit to the players moving the ball, getting a better shot for their teammates. So it's, I think that's the reason why the percentage was pretty good. I thought a lot of them were uncontested.
Kyron, with a game as balanced as it was offensively, can you talk about how you guys were able to feed off each other emotionally on the court?
I mean, you know, we talk about celebrating what we do when we make good things happen. You know, it's just like encouraging when you do that. I mean, if Emmitt goes down, he makes a good play, I encourage Emmitt. He's going to bring that to the defensive end as well. I mean, it's just what Coach talks about, carryover. I mean, everything carries over. When the crowd gets, you know, energetic, that feeds into us, and we feed it into each other. The bench gets us going, the coaches get us going, and I mean, when we play like that, I mean, we play very well. It's a hard team to beat.
It's the first game under our belt. We're excited to move on. You know, we got to go to Ohio State, which will be a tough challenge for us, but, you know, we're looking forward to it, going on the road with a young group. You know, go down there. Let's practice. Let's prepare the guys. Throw the ball up and see what happens. We're excited to play in the Big Ten, Big East matchup. I think it started today. I don't know who won the Purdue-Villanova game, but Nova, I'm pretty sure the game was close on the road. So, I mean, it's really, really hard to go on the road and win. And we're excited. You know, we want to learn from this one, but it's the first of many. I hope to continue to play better at the dunk. It's a great place to play, and I'm looking forward to going to Columbus.
Emmitt, are you looking forward to going back to the Big Ten for one game and playing Ohio State?
Yeah. I mean, they're a great team, and I'm just looking forward to playing. Give them all.
Thanks a lot.